When you join one of my D&D campaigns or one-shots, the consequences of your actions go beyond just the session and just the campaign. All of my high fantasy campaigns and one-shots occur in the same world, the world of Silver. And you can see here that anything that happens on the Sword Coast happens in the continent of Pimmeril up there, and anything that's homebrew happens anywhere else. And much of this world map is blank because I still have lots of detail to fill in. Every encounter, every one shot, every campaign that takes place somewhere new gives me another place to add to the map. And what this means is when you succeed, you save this small part of the world map, this kingdom, this city, this region, you save it. And so going forward, that region is safe. Other parties, other adventurers can visit the location that you have protected. And who knows, they might even remember your player characters as heroes. The consequence of this is that if you fail, that failure is permanent. It marks the land forever. And if I design a campaign or a one shot and no one shows up, the campaign doesn't run or it doesn't run all the way to the end, then the bad guys win. The story doesn't end just because there was no one around to hear it. The story still happens, but no adventurers answered the call to adventure. And that's exactly what happened with the town of Earthset. So Earthset is a normal enough town. It's a small coastal city. It's near the equator, so it's got some nice beaches. It's quite a nice tourist destination. Anyone wanting to get some surf, some sun, some sand, or at least it would be, if not for the fact that it was home to a rather contentious conflict between some rather aggressive hive minds, and no adventurers answered the call. And so, in the case of Earthset, it fell. Now, if you wander the streets of Earthset, it seems like a city like any other. And the only thing that might give you a reason to be very, very nervous about this is if you were to cast Detect Thoughts on any of the locals, because you would find that none of the locals have any thoughts whatsoever. And it's not as if they're protecting their minds. It's not as if they're shielded or they're blocking your spell somehow. I mean, there's nothing going on inside their minds. Even as they're completely functional. They'll talk with you, they'll negotiate with you, they'll laugh, they'll cry, they'll argue, they'll get offended, they'll try to persuade you. And there's just nothing happening inside their minds because they've given themselves over to Lord Dron, an eldritch horror that has very mysterious means and motivations, but in the case of Earthset, has managed to take the entire city and kill anyone who resisted him. Earthset is now the target of the Inquisition. The Inquisition has decided that someone needs to deal with this. And with some recent reports of conflict or battles happening from within Earthset, the Inquisition has decided that now is the time to cleanse the city, save it if it's possible, and but if not, then to eliminate Lord Dron's foothold in the world, at least this part of it. Now, other adventurers will also be responding to this. They'll be seeing the opportunity to get some glory, get some treasure. So the Inquisition will have rivals, and it's not entirely clear who is fighting Lord Dron's forces. Are they friends? Are they foes? It's up to you as an Inquisitor to get to the bottom of all of this and to do what you can to save Earthset, if it's even possible to save it. The last time Earthset was in trouble and needed heroes, the heroes failed to save it. And now it's your chance to fix that mistake. Now it's your chance to be the heroes that this city really needs. Are you willing to answer the call?